much for calling. It's Jen, your host of Salad with a Side of Fries. I cannot wait to hear from you. So please leave us a voicemail with your name, where you're from, your favorite episode, your key takeaway, something you love about the show, and maybe we'll be able to feature you on our upcoming 100th full-length episode. Cannot wait to listen to your message.
Welcome to Salad with a Side of Fries. I'm your host, Jen Trepic, talking wellness and weight loss for real life. We're here to clear up the myths, misinformation, bad science, and marketing to teach you how to eat and how to cheat. Are you ready? I'm having salad with a side of fries. Hey there, welcome back to Salad with a Side of Fries. I'm Jen Trepic with you every week, and this is the 100th. Yes, the 100th episode of Salad with a Side of Fries. And I have to start with a thank you. Whether you've been listening from the beginning, which was August 2019, almost 2 years ago, or you're just catching up now on all those episodes. Either way, I appreciate you more than you know. Truly, I'm so grateful that you press play every week and that you're here to join me. So for this 100th episode, my plan is to feature you, right? I wanted to have you call in, leave a voicemail with your favorite episode or key takeaway, and then I'd put it together, have your voicemail followed by a clip of the episode that you reference, and we'd feature a couple of you. But I had to change my plans. My friends, I am overwhelmed by your messages and your stories and your feedback. Every voicemail brought the most giant smile to my face, chills to my arms, for real. So I had to adjust the plan. As we all learn in life, right? We adjust. So instead of the episode including clips from the ones that you reference in your voicemails, here's my recommendation. Grab a Post-it and a pen, or use the Notes app on your phone and write down the episodes that everybody references in their messages. And then I'll also put the episode numbers in the show notes for you. But this way, I wanted to feature more of you. And truly, I'm so grateful, beyond grateful, for each one of you every week. So without further ado, let's get this party started.
Hi, Jen. Cyndi from Indiana. I heard you as a guest on another podcast, and I thought, oh, love this quirky girl. I'm going to give her a try. So the first episode I ever listened to was February 3rd. It Takes Heart. And as you and I both know, we've talked about this before, I have a rare cardiac condition. And I thought, oh, if this girl knows what she's talking about, I'm going to know. Well, congratulations, because you knew just as much as my cardiologist, maybe more. And you explained it so well in layman's terms. So anybody could understand. Anybody knows why they should be taking magnesium. The other thing, Jen, that I love, love, love about you are your recipes. My husband doesn't even know that he's eating healthy. He just loves all the new recipes I'm trying. And he loves the taco stuffed zucchini boats. That's one of our new favorites. Here's looking forward to 100 more episodes, Jen. I'll be following you.
Hi, my name's Katelyn Collins, and I'm from New Jersey. And one key takeaway that I've really enjoyed from Salad with a Side of Fries is from episode 92, and it's called Function Fitness to See Your Inner Warrior. And in this episode, one of the speakers, Levy, talks about acknowledging just how exhausting and overwhelming it can be to always try and be healthy and active. And some advice he gives that really stuck with me is that you can focus less on the numbers and just more of what you should be doing, which is moving. So just breaking up what you have to do if you're not feeling motivated and just get moving. And this will help you find more energy and motivation. And this is something that I definitely want to try and remember in my day-to-day so that there's not so much pressure on being perfectly healthy and active all the time. And it all seems more approachable that way.
Hi, this is Dawn from New York City. So I still cherish the first episode where it all began. It was so exciting, and I'm so proud of what you have created. It's so inspirational. But of course, my favorite episode is with Chad and Amy, all my favorite people together, and I loved the topic and insights and the discussion.
Hi, Jen. This is Judy Trepic. I'm from Michigan. And one of the things that you say that I love, probably at the top of my list, is that protein and fiber at every meal makes losing weight no big deal. Love it. Always have. And it's been about 10 years that I've heard that, and it rings in my ear every time I have a meal. One of the episodes that I loved actually recently was about modifying exercise to where you are. You know, not being married to a certain exercise or a certain amount of it just because that's what you've been doing, but to modify the exercise based on what you need. And especially now when we're coming out from the pandemic and our time is going to be spent differently, but I love that concept of modifying it for what you need at the time, and it's okay to change. So those are two of my favorites, and I listen to Salad with a Side of Fries every Wednesday, and I love it. I love the nutrition nuggets, and I love the subscription to the recipes and the takeaways from the week that we get every Friday. So thanks, Jen, for being there and for making a difference in my health life.
Hey guys, it's me, Jen again, popping in with a quick note for our Salad with a Side of Fries members. So your recipe this week is bright and summery. You're going to love it. It is for honey lime grilled chicken with pineapple salsa. So you get the marinade, how to cook the chicken, of course, and then also this pineapple salsa, which, by the way, you could make with mango instead of pineapple too, which also sounds delicious to me. So if you're having a barbecue this weekend for the 4th of July, definitely add this to the menu. And you get more goodies. So I'm sending you a 9-minute strength workout. It has a bonus of a 9-minute cardio workout. And while it is the last day of the month, I'll keep your quarterly live session with me up in the email. One more week to schedule your time. So if you haven't booked time on my calendar yet, please do. I truly love connecting with you. So to get this recipe, the workouts, and book time on my calendar, be sure you're a member. It's super simple. Go to glow.fm/salad with a side of fries. For $10 a month, you get weekly recipes, a monthly article or tool, extra discounts from me and our partners, plus access to live Q&A sessions, which, as you can tell, this quarter is a one-on-one. So really, it is a bargain. And when you take advantage of the full offering, it's free. This live chat, do it this week. It pays for your membership for the year. So it's really a simple, economical way to show yourself that your health is a priority. Plus, by being a member, you're supporting this podcast and this community so we can continue bringing you new episodes and experts every week. We've done it 100 times. I'd love to continue. So please join our membership. Go to glow.fm/salad with a side of fries. Or click the link in the show notes. Once there, you click support now, enter your email, payment method, tap subscribe, and you're all set To get this week's recipe for the honey lime grilled chicken with the pineapple salsa, a 9-minute strength workout with a bonus 9-minute cardio workout, and your last chance for this quarter's live session. All right, back to you, my friends. More of your incredible messages.
Hi, I'm Jack Wilson from Nashville, Tennessee. My favorite episode is definitely Bullseye of Change. Key takeaway from that is, you just talk about how incorporating something into your routine doesn't just come overnight. It's very gradual, and you got to put in the work for that. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Hi, my name is Chloe, and I'm from Gainesville, Florida. My favorite Salad with a Side of Fries episode is Portion Distortion because it taught me a little about the food and diet industry and how to make sure I'm giving my body the nutrients it deserves.
Hi, Jen. It's Amy, your fellow Pod Hive compadre from Atlanta, Georgia, calling to say congratulations to you on 100 episodes. It's such an exciting accomplishment, and I'm super proud of you. And I love listening to Salad with a Side of Fries. It's a fun and energetic and very informative podcast. So kudos to you. Love the favorite podcast of mine has got to be the one where you talk about our M&M's healthy just because they have peanuts in them. And the main reason it's funny for me is because I was literally eating peanut M&M's when I was listening to the podcast. I promise. I really was. Anyway, all the best. Continued success. And I'll see you on Thursdays. Have a great day. Bye.
Hi, my name's Alexa Coy, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And one of my favorite key takeaways or episode of my choosing is the collagen episode. I remember listening to it a little while back, and I just learned so much about collagen, and it definitely set me straight from all the rumors and all the gossip that I had been hearing about it. And it has been something that I had been thinking about for a long time. So I really enjoyed listening to the podcast and learning more. And of course, I love all the nutrition nuggets and getting the recipes and such. So thank you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm from Long Island, New York, and I just wanted to share a quote from Jen that I really love, that I use in my everyday life. From the Cravings episode 91, understanding the why helps put us in a place where we're better equipped to do something about it. That is a quote from Jen from that episode. I really value that. I use it in my everyday life. I think understanding the why behind anything and everything is really important, not just when we're talking about food or anything along those lines, but you can apply that to pretty much anything in life. So it's something that I've tried to apply more and trying to understand why things happen, why, things are the way they are, and it's just a really good key takeaway that I've taken away from this podcast.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Curson, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I would say the biggest takeaway I've had would be from episode 85, Good Food Equals Good Mood, when Jen talks about neurotransmitters and how they affect how we feel and how it's kind of all of a snowball effect. My favorite quote is when she says what really happens with dopamine and serotonin and all these neurotransmitters, they're really dictating how we feel, whether it's our energy or mood and all sorts of things. This episode is probably my favorite because it allowed me to grasp a better understanding of neurotransmitters and how certain foods are better for you all around, like avocado and tomatoes. Thank you.
Hi, Jen. This is Olivia Miller. I'm calling from Northern Virginia. And while I love absolutely every single one of your episodes, the one that has definitely resonated with me most is the mess of stress. As a almost graduate in college, someone searching for a job, as an intern, and all the other roles I play, I know that I definitely don't take care of my stressors in the most healthful way. So I love in your episode, you were able to back up so many ways to take care of stress in a scientific and easy to understand way. As with all of your other episodes, so easy to understand and follow, and you're just absolutely wonderful to listen to. I thank you so much for all the wonderful information you put out there, and I cannot wait for your 100th episode. Thank you.
Hi, Jen. James Ripley with What Guides You Guided Meditation Podcast out of Boulder. I just want to say how much I appreciate you mentioning meditation and mindfulness as the next frontier in wellness. I think that is absolutely brilliant. I look forward to my next order of salad with a side of fries. Bye.
Hey, my name's Kendall Singer. I'm from Long Island, New York. And my favorite episode of Salad with a Side of Fries is It's Time to Let Go, featuring Camille Martin. My favorite quote is, "Dieting is one big should."
Hi, Jen. This is Tommy from sunny Southern California. I just finished listening to episode 94 with Camille Martin and really loved it. I loved the conversation about shifting our focus from being on a diet to really living a healthy life and just focusing on what makes us happy. I loved the suggestions about switching bad habits to good ones by first just embracing them instead of always fighting them. And I loved it when Camille said, "What makes me totally happy and alive? Think about what makes you totally happy and alive versus always, focusing on what's wrong with you." So I'm going to try to start doing that. It's a great suggestion. Thanks for a wonderful podcast, and congratulations on getting close to your 100th episode. I look forward to the next one.
Hi, Jen. This is Debbie Treppick from West Bloomfield, Michigan. I love the show, and the one key takeaway that I've held on to and really, which really resonates with me, has been the 3-bite rule. You profiled it in a full episode around Thanksgiving, I believe in 2019, and then again in a nutrition nugget. And I love the rule, the 3-bite rule. Thanks, Jen. Congratulations on the 100th episode.
Hi, this is Stephanie from New York City. I want to say, Jen, congratulations on the 100th episode. So proud of you. Love listening every week on my walk home from work every Wednesday. One of my favorite takeaways is your catchphrase, "You can't outrun your fork." I always think about this when I think, should I have the second piece of whatever? And then I also remember your 3-bite rule, and it really does work. The 4th bite is never as good as the 3rd. Congratulations, Jen, and here's to many more episodes.
Hi, my name is Rachel Wolf, and I am from Columbus, Ohio. My favorite episodes are when Jen talks about fitness and nutrition together. There are 2 episodes that really have stuck out for me and really made a difference in my mindset. One of the episodes was number 70, Performance Nutrition. She talked about eating to fuel your workouts instead of using workouts as a punishment for what you ate. And even though I don't struggle with using workouts as a punishment, just having that mindset shift of really thinking about the foods I eat as being a way to be able to achieve my fitness goals really stuck with me and has had a lasting influence. My other favorite episode is number 27, The Method Behind the Madness, where she talked to Tanya Becker. I am also a Physique 57 fan and loved hearing from Tanya, but one of the things they talked about was the importance of rest in achieving your fitness goals. And that has really stuck with me as well, because it's so important to listen to our bodies and get the rest we need as well. So thank you, Jen, for the awesome episodes that you continue to have every week. I love to listen to them. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Spencer. I'm from Austin, Texas, and my favorite episode is BMI is BS. I grew up as an athlete, so I'm very muscular, and every time I went to the doctor, they always told me I was either overweight or at an unhealthy weight, and listening to that kind of melted all of my childhood trauma from that, and it's really helped with my confidence.
Hi, this is Diana with Screens and Focus podcast in California, and I love Salad with a Side of Fries podcast with Jen Trepic because Jen has great energy, real information, and great advice. I enjoyed the episode Fad versus Fact because it cleared up misconceptions around carbs, dessert, and being vegan. Also, I was able to see food from a different perspective as a way to fuel your body, and also to not feel guilty about certain food groups and to give yourself permission to eat certain things that you love. Congrats to Salad with a Side of Fries. Happy 100th episode. Keep it going. Bye now.
Hi, Jen. This is Norman from Palm Beach, Florida. And one of the things I appreciate is at the beginning of every episode, you say that you're talking wellness and weight loss for real life, that you're here to clear up the misinformation, bad science, and marketing to teach us how to eat and how to cheat. And the reason that's so significant for me is that that's what you've done for me. The facts that you've shared have enabled me to make better choices as to what to eat and what not to eat. For example, before listening to you, and when I was younger, I used to go out of my way to find fat-free foods. If it said fat-free, I was buying. If it had fat in it, I stayed away from it, thinking that I was supporting my weight loss. But now, thanks to you, I know that most of those foods are loaded with sugar and very unhealthy, and that there are essential fatty acids that we need to eat to be healthy. So now, while I steer clear of trans fats, I go out of my way to eat healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil. That's just a total life change for me. And that links back to a statement you use all the time: a calorie is not a calorie. And it's really quite clear that while I might have had the same calories with the fat-free foods as the fats, the quality of those calories are very different, and the way I feel after eating those is very different. And clearly the quality of the calories we choose help determine our overall health and clearly for me how I feel after eating. So I pay attention to that now. One other thing you say that I keep in mind every time almost that I sit down to eat, and that you say all the time, is that protein and fiber at every meal makes removing fat no big deal. And so I look to have protein and fiber every time I try to eat. So Jen, thanks for sharing your knowledge. I believe you're making a big difference in the lives of many of your listeners. I know you have made a big difference in mine. Love your podcast. Thanks.
Hey Jen, my name is Sarah. I'm so excited to hopefully be featured on your 100th episode. I'm from Connecticut. My favorite episode would probably be the algae one. I never knew anything about algae. I thought it was amazing and thinking about buying some for myself. I also love my key takeaway points would probably be eating protein and fiber makes your moving fat no big deal. Like, I've been doing that with my every meal, and honestly, ever since I started listening to your podcast, like, my life has changed. I'm so grateful. Like, I feel amazing. Like, I have more energy now. Like, this is awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. I love it. I can't wait for this episode. Bye.
Hi, Jen. It's Julie from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Just calling to say what the Jen-ism that I love is protein and fiber at every meal makes losing weight no big deal. And I think about that every time I sit down to eat to make sure I'm getting the protein and the fiber in. And that the most important thing that people need to realize is that vegetables are fiber. Hope you're having a great day. Bye.
Hi, Jen. Happy 100th episode. This is so exciting. My name's Jenna. I'm from Port Charlotte, Florida, and a key takeaway from my favorite episode, which, of course, is Salad Savvy, is that we should not feel guilty or shameful for making the right choice for ourselves. Happy 100th episode, and keep up the great work. I love the podcast. Bye.
Hi, I'm Blair, and I'm from the Metro Detroit area. I've been listening to Salad with a Side of Fries for over a year now, and one of my biggest takeaways from it all is the idea that consistency is king and balance is everything. As a college senior and student athlete, I thought I understood the idea of balancing my health and happiness, but what Jen has ultimately taught me through her countless episodes is that you don't have to have one or the other, but you can truly be happy and healthy at the same time while prioritizing your goals, balancing your foods, and being consistent and taking your wellness journey one day at a time. So thank you, Jen. You're the best, and congrats on your 100th episode.
Hi, my name is Olivia Goldberg. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I really like all the nutrition nuggets on Salad with a Side of Fries because they're a great way to learn little bits of information in a fast way that I can use in my everyday life.
Hello, my name is Nathan from Chicago, and my favorite episode is the Nutrition Nugget on 30-30-30 because it taught me ways to find time for smaller spurts of movement in my daily life, like exercising loading screens or while I'm waiting for something to download, or in between episodes during my Netflix binges.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm from Long Island, New York, and my favorite Salad with a Side of Fries episode is Jen's Nutrition Nugget all about water. This episode is super quick and jam-packed with information all about your daily life. After listening to this episode, I now set daily reminders to get up and drink water. I'm implementing more water into my daily routine. Thank you, Jen, for all these tips.
Hey guys, this is Imran calling from
Los Angeles, California. I particularly like salad with a side of fries, Jen's nuggets, the nutrition nuggets. I love how they're bite-sized. I love how digestible, pun intended, they are. And they've actually made a difference in my life and I'm far better off and more aware on things that I choose to eat, especially the things that I love. I was super excited that there was an air frying episode, although it didn't go my way, but it was informational in that regard. My favorite episode so far that I look at labels every single day is the Nutrition Nugget Raisin Bran episode. One particular point Jen pointed out was the additional sugars and paying attention to additional sugars. And it reminded me this morning, even the almond milk that I was looking at, it said sweetened on there. And I was like, what kind of sweetened sugar is in there? And it had additional sugar added, was 30 grams, and I was dumbfounded. And so that's definitely going to make a change in the milk that I drink as well. Not looking to add sweetened milk like that. So my favorite are the Nutrition Nuggets, and especially the Raisin Bran episode. Love it. Love the Nutrition Nuggets, and I look forward to every single time there's a Nutrition Nugget that's out there.
Jen, this is Sandy Max of the Downton Blabby podcast. Cheers to you on your 100th episode. I especially like your nutrition nuggets and how you explain the science of nutrition simply and in easy to understand, in an easy to understand way. Easy for me to say. The latest thing I learned from you, I hadn't thought of using aloe to treat my vocal cords. So thanks for the great info. I raise my glass and say, here's to you and more useful, happy, healthy podcasts.
Hello, my name is Sean Rosenfeld. I'm from Merrick, New York, and I really appreciate your podcast. Jen, you have amazing energy. It's contagious. And I learn a lot from your podcast. I'm not sure, one specific thing, but the last one I listened to was about watermelon and, how great it is for hydration and other things. So keep them coming, and thanks for all you do. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Cyndi Faulkner, and I'm from Swampscott, Massachusetts. I love the Salad with a Side of Fries podcast because it is a realistic, open, and honest podcast about healthy living in so many different aspects of our lives. I love that Jen teaches her listeners how to eat and how to cheat, because healthy living does not mean you still can't eat all of the things you love and enjoy. Here's to 100 more episodes of Salad with a Side of Fries.
My name is Richie Perry. I'm originally from Brooklyn and I live in Atlanta. And my favorite episode was What's Your Eater Type? Because I know I'm a stress eater, but hearing about all the other eater types and like how honestly a lot of people like they have multiple categories, or they're in one situation and another in another situation, I thought, it made me feel a lot better about why I do the things I do. And that's really what I love about this podcast as a whole.
Hi, this is Jay Schiffman, the host of the Choose Your Struggle podcast and a former guest on Salad with a Side of Fries. I am a Philadelphia guy, and I'm just calling to say how much I love Salad with a Side of Fries. Not only did I enjoy being on the show, but I listen every week. I never miss an episode, and I've learned more from Jen than I have from any other podcast, including my own. So, Jen, thank you for all you're doing. Congratulations on 100 episodes, and it's been an absolute joy getting to know you over the last year. Keep up the great work. Choose your struggle.
Hello, this is Chris Chanchuli, newly in the beautiful state of Connecticut. And Jen, I want to congratulate you for your 100th episode. What I love most about your podcast is you can tell that you truly put the time in to know the guests that you have on, to be familiar yourself with the topics that they are covering. And you really are an expert in so many areas, or you are phenomenal at BSing all of us listeners. My favorite Jenism, if you will, would be the dramatic pauses you take, or how you slow it down to let your audience just think over what you just said. And you give everyone a moment, and then you proceed with the topic that you were covering. I love it, and I swear to you that I just ordered a salad with a side of fries. My wife only eats salads, and my daughters only eat fries. So it's not salad with a side of fries. It's a salad and also an order of fries. But I digress. Wish you much luck with future episodes, but you don't need luck. All you need is... Sorry, I was just doing one of the dramatic pauses that you often do, and I always like to hear what you say next. I hadn't thought that far into this message, though. So I'll leave it at that. Best of luck with everything. You rock, Jen.
Hello, Jen. This is Judith Weigel from Los Angeles. There is no favorite episode. They're all equally phenomenal pieces of information. You do an exceptional job at advancing accessible health, accessible eating, and you make it fun, which is why I absolutely adore listening to your podcast. Thank you for being a guest on my podcast, The Amicable Divorce Expert, and providing the divorce diet. I mean, how creative was that? People loved that episode. So I wish you 1,000 and thousands more episodes, because we need you, Jen. We absolutely need you. Congratulations on the 100th, and I am so happy you're in my life. Take care.
And with that message, everyone, I want to share another tremendous thank you. So when I started this podcast almost 2 years ago, I was leaving my full-time job. I'd gotten into listening to podcasts. And for me, since I don't know what to do with free time, I was like, I'm going to start this thing. And now here we are, 100 episodes, and I am boiling over with pride and joy and humility. You know, this little thing that was an idea in my head is real and thriving, and that is really because of you. You, my friends who are willing to join me on half of these episodes so that you're hearing a conversation instead of just me blabbering on, right? You, the incredible experts who have so generously shared your stories, your expertise, your energy, and your gifts with this community. And you, who tunes in every week, who sends messages on social media, reaches out with questions and ideas. You know, you share when something we said impacts your life. I truly am beyond grateful for each and every one of you. I feel like I need a new word. Like, I'm not sure grateful truly describes it. I guess I'm speechless to some degree, and if you listen often, you know that that's not easy. But I guess in this moment, all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you. And now for this week's nutrition nugget. So fair warning, everybody, this one has some profanity. This week, we're talking about the fuck-its. Yes, it's what I call the fuck-its. And you know them, even if you don't realize it. So remember, maybe it was that time where you indulged for breakfast and then later in the day, somebody was eating a cookie and you were like, oh, I'd really like some of that cookie. So that conversation started in your head. You're like, should I? Shouldn't I? I already had that muffin at breakfast. Fuck it. I already had the muffin at breakfast, right? Or maybe it's one of those times you said, I'll start on Monday. Monday rolls around and there's a work dinner, which inevitably includes many courses and more drinks than were part of your plan. And you say, fuck it, I'll start next Monday. See? You know them. So here's the thing. Sometimes we can all use a little compassion, but often what follows the F-it moment, whether it's an hour later, a day later, any kind of time later, we think, why did I do that? So here's the way I think of all of this and these many situations. So let's say you go to the grocery store and you buy some eggs. On the way home, you accidentally drop one of the eggs. Naturally, our instinct is to protect the other 11 eggs, right? We want to make sure that we don't break more of them. We're a little extra cautious, right? When we employ the F-its mentality, it's like taking the other 11 eggs and dropping them on the ground because you dropped one. And when we think about it in terms of the eggs, it seems absurd. Like we would never do that with a dozen eggs. It doesn't actually make sense because what happened to the one egg has no bearing on what happened to the other 11. And perhaps we can support the other 11 in a way that makes them a little more special. So that egg dropped is the muffin for breakfast, the ice cream for the afternoon snack, or that work dinner that you hadn't planned on. What are the other 11 eggs? Those are your meals of protein and fiber, your moments of movement in a day, your moments of pause and reflection, dare I say meditation or a breathing exercise, your healthful snack of an apple and walnuts, your reasonable bedtime, your water, your vitamins. These other 11 eggs could look like so many things. And here's the other thing about the F-its. When we say that, you know what we're really focusing on? We're focusing on that one egg that dropped, the thing that wasn't on plan. You chose to focus on the other 11 eggs, all the things you are doing every day to support your health, your energy, your vitality, your goals. And I can tell you from my own experience, choosing to focus on the positive, focusing on everything we are doing and holding on to everything we can, even when some things go awry, is absolutely one of the keys to long-term healthful living. And it made one of the biggest differences in my own progress, truly. So that's really it, guys. This is what I call the fuck-its and my antidote to them. So once again, everybody, thank you for helping me celebrate. This 100th episode is an incredible milestone that was never even a figment in my imagination when this thing called salad with a side of fries came to fruition. As always, I'm your host, Jen Trepic. Connect with me on Instagram at Jen Trepic. Our Facebook page, all social media, all the things are at Jen Trepic, JenNTrepeck. Consider this your personal invitation to send me a message on Instagram or whatever platform you like. I just want to hear from you. What sticks with you? What ideas do you have? What do you want us to do in the next 100 episodes? And this is also sending me a message is the easiest way to learn more about working with me. I request formally your support by becoming a member. So go to glow.fm/salad with a side of fries. Becoming a member is showing your support for this podcast, this community, and above all, for your health. You'll get this week's recipe for the honey lime grilled chicken with pineapple salsa, a 9-minute strength workout with a bonus 9-minute cardio workout, and your last chance for this quarter's live Q&A session, which is a one-on-one, just you and me. So until next week, everybody, remember, you got this, and we've got you. Well, friends, that's it for today's episode of Salad with a Side of Fries. Congratulations for making yourself and your health a priority. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to click subscribe or follow on your favorite podcast platform. Share us with a friend, and we'll be back next week. Always remember, you deserve it, and you are worth it. Happy healthy.